What's up, everybody? You know what they don't talk about in public anymore? Pussy farts. I mean, seriously, you're sitting there just got around the kitchen table, grilling away, pounding, and you look down at it, you hear a little bit too much air builds up inside of her. It goes. You stop. You sit there. You look at her. She looks at you. You're wondering who farted. You don't smell anything, so you just keep pounding away after that. So, guys, this episode or commentary is kind of like my homage to the late but great George Carlin. Now, as you all know, that, or if you're familiar with George Carlin at least, that little joke there was one of his, like, key things in his HBO specials or whatever. But, this gameplay is very, very old, but the new gameplay I can't use on my new channel because of it being way too long. Because I have that time restriction now, because I just started this channel. So I figured I'd use this shorter gameplay. It's very old, but, you know, might as well put it to good use. Now, today, I'm gonna rant, like George Carlin ranting. You know what I really, really hate? Dubstep. Now, I know a lot of you people out there like dubstep, and I respect that, but if you're gonna take offense, then just hit that fucking X in the corner. Alright, it kills me, because I mean, look at classical music. You had a piano, an organ, a cello, and some deaf fuck who tried to write the music. Look at rock and roll. You had the guitar, the drums, the bass, all that, like, awesome sounding music, you know? It was when real music before all this computer shit came around and ruined it. And now, dubstep. All computer generated. You could create the same sound with a power drill and a fucking blender. Just turn them both on, shove the power drill up the blender's ass, and listen to it. It sounds the exact same. You may disagree, but try it, son. Try it one time. It sounds the same. Trust me. Trust me, I will never lead you wrong. Well, I failed, but I will never lead you wrong. Think about it, though. Have you heard modern dubstep? It just sounds stupid. I mean, there's some dubstep I can get into, like if it doesn't have that drop. My opinion, that drop is what fucking kills it. It's just bullshit. I mean, it starts out doo-doo-doo, wah, 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 wah. It's just retarded. Honestly. It's bullshit. And just think about anymore. All music anymore is just dead. It's like all you can do is get on a computer, sing like complete shit, and then auto-tune. Auto-tune everything. I mean, seriously, you can sound like fucking Sebastian Bach with just a little auto-tune. You could, like, sing like Rebecca Black, put on auto-tune, and you're Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. I mean, well, 1980s Skid Row, when it was actually good, but it's just retarded, the music industry anymore, and it's just completely all computer generated auto-tune, and it's just abnormally awful. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to go and do something real fast, which meant I had to stop recording, but alright, back to my rant. I mean, seriously, music is just dead anymore. This is a fact that a lot of you probably don't know about this really, really shitty famous band called xRohkeus. The singer, Sonny Moore, or, well, he's not a singer, he's a faggot ass with a keyboard and a mix thing, well, whatever. But, he actually used to be an insanely good singer. If a lot of people who are into the same music I have, you guys heard of the band From First to Last? Look at the music video for Ride the Wings of Pestilence. That singer, believe it or not, is Sonny Moore. He's that good, and he didn't look completely freaking stupid. And, like, he just looks retarded now. Like, that stupid haircut, what was the deal? I mean, it's supposed to be come over, what? Pardon me, but, yeah, I mean, really. And just thinking, the music industry is dead. I mean, look at all these famous celebrities anymore, all these famous music artists. They don't even know how to play an instrument. They don't need to work on their voice. Half of them probably don't even know what soprano means. I mean, really. It's just all these frickin' famous people coming from famous families, rich families, that'll pay for all this music, like, industry BS to be put through so they can have some fucker edit their sound and make them sound like they're the best thing that ever walked on this earth, and computer program everything. They don't need to know how to play an instrument. They don't have to be a good singer. They just gotta have a really frickin' powerful computer. I'm like, that's the music industry anymore. It's dead. completely freaking dead. And just honestly, I wish music would go back to the days when we didn't have that stuff. I mean, think of 80s metal. If you watched them live, they were just as freaking amazing. I mean, my all-time favorite band, Skid Row. Not the Skid Row with the new singer, but Sebastian Bach when he was their singer, and it was like 1980 to 1994. I don't know what year in the 80s, but I think he went solo in 94. And I to this day still follow his solo project because he can actually freaking sing. He is a great singer, and he deserves everything and more than what he's got now. Because Skid Row was a very talented, amazing band, and they deserved everything that they got. But think of today, like Justin Bieber. I mean, I know the rant on this is overused, but seriously, why would a 12-year-old become world famous? He's set for life in the music industry that he used nothing but autotune to get to where he came. And dubstep in general, I mean, what do you do at a dubstep concert, honestly? I mean, there's no way that they're freaking playing that. What do? Just sit there on stage, play the freaking song, and then just sit there and stare at everyone. Try to dance, make themselves look stupid because white people can't dance. Make themselves look stupid there in front of everyone, and then call it a concert. I'm like, no. You can't be a musician and have to use a keyboard. Please, God, don't try dancing if you're white. White people can't dance. It is, well, not proven fact, but if you're white, you should not be trying to dance. It's just, no. That's also a famous quote from George Carlin. And a lot of the things that he ranted about too are just kind of what he believed in and stuff. So one thing I am supporting of, to go for a rant, gay rights. Now, this is probably going to get the most hate out of everything. I support gay rights, and I believe they have the right to be married and miserable like the rest of us. Now, seriously, come to think of it, you know how the American country, we have all discussed how it is just going to complete crap, and the government is just shooting everything downhill, alright? Imagine, you know how all these nations leaders with a feminine, or no, not feminine, but female leader are always looked at as weak. I say we put a gay guy in office. I know what you're thinking. Gay guys typically are very feminine. And imagine this, we would have the masculine view of power of a man leading it, but we would have a woman's intuition, and think of it, we would never lose an argument. I mean, really, have you ever argued with a woman? Do you ever win? Exactly, you don't win. You never win. So let's get a gay guy with a woman's intuition in the office. He'll run it. Our economy will shoot back up as long as he doesn't waste all his money on shoes, and then our country can be back to better than it was. I mean, I'm serious, just take the gay guy, throw him in office. Hey! Imagine him arguing with one of the Saudi leaders. And imagine this. No one would want to have a speech or go against what he said, just because all these people that run these nations are mainly homophobic, and they wouldn't want to be in the same room as him or within the same mile as him because of how freaked out they'd be. They'd say yes to whatever he said just so they didn't have to go near him, and all the arguments would be won, our country would be fixed, gay rights would be there, and I don't know. Give me your ideas. And this is my first commentary. It's probably really crappy. Just tell me how it did. Thank you.